Hey guys, today we're going to be testing red dots and magnified optics. All right, so here's the plan. We're gonna be going out to the range. We're gonna be testing a LPVO, a 2x magnified optic, and a red dot. The goal here is to basically see where the red dot starts to fail and become a little bit harder to use, and where the LPVO and the magnified optics pick up and become more valuable. You'll see during the video, we shoot from anywhere 50 yards up to 275 yards, and we're using all three of these, me and Josh both, and then we go in different increments and kind of decide what is best for us. There's no scientific proof or method that we are using. We're just going out, we're shooting, and we're deciding on ourselves, with our opinion, which one we like the best. So take it for what it is, take the information and use it for how you would like, or go out and do the test yourself so you guys can see what you guys think as well. So really the main goal is to find out for you to be able to decide what optic you want to put on your build. Because I get asked a lot what optic they should go with. Should they go with LPVO? Should they not? Should they go with red dot? And this is hopefully going to give you guys a little bit better idea what you guys should choose for your own build, depending on what you guys are doing range-wise. We did a lot more filming than what I actually put in the video, just because if I would have put all the testing and shooting that we actually did, it would have been like a 25-minute long video. So I had to edit out a lot of it, so I just really did the more important parts and kind of kept it down to like 1 to 2 shots per gun. So I didn't want to add too much. So if you're thinking, you know, they only shot that gun one time, we shot it a lot more than that. I just only put one time in because that would be like the more consistent time that we were getting. And instead of just shooting the gun 5 times and doing the same thing over and over and over and adding time to the video, I tried to just make it as quick as possible to get the point without having to have a long-winded video that, you know, is just repetitive. I was not able to take a mic out to the range because I forgot it. So I was able to, I just forgot it. So the mic, unfortunately, is going to be different in volume. So you guys are gonna want to turn up your volume here for the range. And then when the range is over, it's gonna go back to a mic. So I apologize for that, but I just wanna give you a heads up before the volume just dropped off and then changes later on. I'm out here at the range testing the benefits of a low-powered variable optic or a magnified optic versus a red dot. So I've got a red dot here, a 1x6 here, and then a 2x that Josh is holding right now. And we're going to be using all 3 of these. All right, we're at 50 yards, so we'll start with a red dot here. That's a 1.8. I'm going to shoot one more time because I wasn't ready for buzzer. 0.90. So red dot obviously a lot quicker here. It was a 1.36. So we'll shoot one more shot. 1.17. So a little bit slower. 0.93. So now Josh is going to shoot this one. 1.32. 1.17, 1.38. All right, 100 yards right here. So we'll go from the red dot first. So 2 shots, 2.26. We'll do it one more time. 1.42. So I had to slow it down a little bit to make sure I hit that shot. All right, so we're gonna do the LPVO. I'm gonna have it started at 3 times right now, and we'll go off a buzzer. 1.52, one more time. 1.15, so it's a lot quicker because when you come up, the target is a lot closer. So a lot easier there, so then we're gonna switch here. 1.04. So that was a lot. That was the quickest out of all of them. I think that 2 times at this 100-yard mark is a really good magnification, just because it's not over magnified where you're shaking a lot and you're moving a lot, but it's not that 1 times where you get a little bit closer to a target, so your target is a little bit bigger. .31, 2 shots. 1.60. 1.10. So we're back to 150 now. This is where I think the red dot's going to start to really struggle, just because you don't have that magnification. And this is where the LPVO, in my mind, is going to start to really shine. But we'll try here on the red dot, 150 on buzzer. 3 shots, 459. So now we're going to do the LPVO. We'll leave it at that 3 times. I'll try to take a shot. If I need to, I'll move the magnification. So 1.88. So a lot easier to see the target and take the shot. So 2 shots, 207. So it's a little bit harder just because of that distance. So now we'll go back to 200. All right, we're at 200 now. This is where the red dot's really going to struggle. So we're going to try it from here. I might have to go down to a crouching position just to get a better shot on it. So let's go off buzzer. .243. That was pure luck. We got it at 359. The 2 times we'll start to struggle just a tad here because at 200 yards, I still like taking a 100-yard shot, so we'll go off buzzer. And 1.9. So that was honestly the fastest again. So the 2 times is really surprising me actually. I thought the LPVO would be the quickest back here, but the 2 times is actually really quick, super clear, and that 2 times is just enough to bring it a little bit closer without adding a lot of that sway. .465 and 3 shots. Good job. 4.83. Good job. 5.60. 3 shot. All right. 275 yards. Chances of me hitting this with the red dot within 3 shots, because I'm only going to take 3, are pretty low. But we're going to try it. It's pretty windy out. That'll be my excuse. I think that was a hit. 833. That was difficult. I'll have to replay the footage. It sounded like a hit. It's hard to hear with this far. Now let's go with LPVO. Once again, I'm going to stay at this 3 times because I think that's a really good distance. And then most likely I'm going to have to switch over to a farther power. So on buzzer.
Yeah, that was shot 2.
Did I?
Yes.
Shot 2 was 3.76. We'll do it one more time. Hit it. .73. That was pretty good. Hit. 3rd shot, 7.97. Time really doesn't matter at these distances as long as you're making the hits. Let's go ahead and go to the red dot. So pretty difficult.
There's no way I'm hitting that.
So he's got done shooting everything, and it really showed like the benefits of your magnifiers versus your red dots. I think about that 150 to 200 is where that red dot really started to struggle. It's not impossible. You can still make your hits. It just makes it a lot more difficult because that target is so small and you're swaying, so it's a lot more difficult to make those hits. Past 200 is really difficult to hit with the red dot. When you get to that magnifier, I think that 3 times was almost the perfect spot for me. So I think even like a 3 times magnified that you flip over would be a really good option, but that was probably my favorite. At all the ranges that we did, I think that 2 times probably did the best, honestly, in my opinion. It was the most comfortable for me. It was a really good magnification without being too much and being super sway. Now the 275, obviously I think that 6 times was better because I could magnify it all the way down. I was able to crouch and get a lot less of a sway. So I think the 6 times better for even farther, but that 2 times was the most consistent for all of them. All right, so what did you think about the 3 that you tested?
Overall, I like the 2 times better for like everything short and long range, but for short range, definitely the red dot was better. It was just easier, but the LPVO was definitely better long range. I was actually able to hit at 275, where the other ones it was not going to happen.
So where do you think the red dot started to fail? Like when was it? Like
150.
150 is where it started getting difficult. Sure. Okay, and then when did that LPVO take over and start to really show its benefits?
175 and up. Okay. Then that one was a lot better. It was a lot easier. I mean, obviously there's that sway a little bit. Once you were able to find it, it was pretty easy.
Okay. All right, so as you guys could tell, I think the red dot really started to struggle at that 150-yard mark. I think that's where the LPVO really took over. I think the problem with the LPVO really close up is the fact that you have to get your head perfectly aligned to that so you can actually see through it. So that takes a little bit more time when you're up close trying to get those quick shots. You have to make sure your eyes are aligned perfectly so you can actually see down it, because if not, then it's got a really goofy look and you can't find the reticle really easily. The 2 times does not have that issue because it's a lot like a red dot where you can kind of put your face anywhere on this and see it really anywhere. There's a sweet spot with this, but it's not like the LPVO where you have to find that spot. I could be back here and still see the reticle and be able to make that shot. So it's a lot like that red dot. You see the dot, you shoot, and you're going to hit it. So I think that's where your LPVO up close struggles, but when you're going farther back, just having that magnification really is a benefit. Now, I was really surprised by the fact that the 2 times was so consistent. This was easily the most consistent out of all of them. I was able to hit confidently all the way up to that 275 yards, and I was still quick on even the close ones. So I think this was a really good setup. I think the 3 times magnifier flip over would probably be the best setup, honestly, because this did so well. Being able to switch depending on your distance would be really nice. So I'm going to be getting one of those soon. I'll probably add that to the test and try to do some stuff as well. And like I said, as you can tell from the video, there was nothing scientific about it. We kind of just went out, shot ourselves, and kind of seen what we personally thought, and then we could share that information with you guys. So again, do with what you want with that information. It's not scientific. There's nothing crazy about something on my barrel. There's nothing crazy about that information that we did. We just went out, shot, and then gave you guys our feedback. So hopefully that helps somebody with their decision. If you guys have questions, I'm sure you guys still will, go ahead and ask me. I'll still gladly help you guys decide what's best for you guys in your build. If you guys want to help out my page and the things that I do here, there's 2 ways to do that. There's a Patreon. You can go down and sign up for that. That's a big help to me. You can get some benefits on your end as well. And then there's also a link down there to my website. You can use other links like Brownells, Palmetto State Armor, Aero Precision. Anything you purchase using those links gives me a small kickback and shows those companies that I'm generating flow, which helps me out a lot. It just helps me with camera equipment, editing software, ammo, all the fees that it takes to be able to get this guys' video to you guys. So if you guys want to do that stuff, that really helps out. If not, not a big deal. I just appreciate you guys being here, liking, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys very much.